Ever wondered what makes a UFC champion so unstoppable? It's not just about fighting in the ring. It's about what happens behind the scenes. What does it really take to train like a UFC champion? Is it about strength, stamina, or is there something more? Today, we're diving into the intense training routines that turn fighters into champions. By the end of this video, you'll discover the key secrets that shape the best UFC athletes. Section 1. The mental game, focus and discipline. Training isn't just about muscles. It starts in the mind. UFC champions often talk about how important mental toughness is. It's not just about being strong, it's about being mentally prepared. They spend a lot of time working on their mind, not just their body. Many fighters use mental exercises to help them stay focused and handle pressure. They might visualize their fights, imagining every move and how they'll react. This helps them stay calm and in control when it really matters. Meditation is another tool they use. It helps them clear their minds and stay centered, even when things get intense. And then there's discipline, sticking to their training routines, no matter how tough it gets. This mental discipline is what keeps them going day after day. Take Georges St-Pierre, for example. He's known for using meditation to stay calm under pressure. When everyone else is feeling the heat, he's able to stay cool and focused, which gives him a big advantage in the ring. Section 2. Strength training, building power. Next, let's talk about strength. Champions need explosive power to take down their opponents. Most UFC fighters focus on building strength through what's called compound exercises. These are exercises that work multiple muscle groups at once. The most common ones you'll see are deadlifts, squats, and bench presses. These moves are all about building maximum strength. When these fighters train, they usually lift heavy weights but do fewer repetitions. This approach helps them increase their muscle power without losing agility, which is really important in a fight. Some fighters also add Olympic lifts like snatches and cleans to their routine. These lifts are designed to improve explosiveness so they can move quickly and powerfully when it matters most. It's not just about getting big. In the octagon, it's all about power that translates into quick, explosive movements. That's what really makes a difference in a fight. Section 3. Cardio and endurance, lasting all rounds. No matter how strong they are, champions also need insane endurance to last all 5 rounds. Strength alone isn't enough in the UFC. Fighters need incredible stamina to keep going, especially in the later rounds when both their body and mind are tired. That's why they dedicate a big part of their training to cardio. Cardio training is all about keeping the heart and lungs in top shape. Fighters often run, swim, or row to build up their endurance. But they don't just do any kind of cardio, they focus a lot on high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. This type of training involves doing short, intense bursts of activity followed by quick recovery periods. For example, they might sprint as fast as they can for 30 seconds, then walk or jog for a minute, and repeat. This method is great because it mimics the intense, fast-paced action of a UFC fight, where fighters need to go hard, recover quickly, and then go hard again. Take Khabib Nurmagomedov, for example. He's known for his incredible endurance. One of his secrets is training in high altitudes, where the air is thinner. This forces his body to work harder, making him even more resilient when he's fighting at normal altitudes. Section 4. Grappling and striking, skill mastery. Of course, technique is key. Champions aren't just strong, they're skilled. Strength and endurance are important. But without the right skills, they won't get a fighter very far in the UFC. That's why champions spend a lot of time mastering specific fighting techniques. They train in a mix of disciplines, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, Muay Thai, and boxing. This combination gives them the ability to dominate both on the ground and while standing up. Most fighters carefully divide their training between grappling and striking. Grappling involves techniques used in close combat and on the ground, like in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling. This is where they learn how to control or submit their opponent. On the other hand, striking is all about delivering powerful and accurate punches, kicks, and elbow skills honed in disciplines like Muay Thai and boxing. To perfect these techniques, champions work with specialized coaches who help them fine-tune every move. Whether it's improving their takedown defense, sharpening their striking accuracy, or learning new submission holds, this training is all about becoming a more complete fighter. They also engage in regular sparring sessions. Sparring is a form of practice fighting where they simulate real fight conditions. This is crucial because it helps them test their skills in a controlled environment, ensuring they're sharp and ready for any opponent they might face in the octagon. Section 5. Recovery, the secret weapon. Recovery is just as important as the actual training. Champions know when to push and when to rest. Training hard is essential, but UFC fighters also understand that pushing their bodies too far without proper recovery can lead to injuries and burnout. That's why they make recovery a top priority in their routine. It's not just about resting, it's about actively helping their bodies heal and rebuild after intense training sessions. To keep their bodies in peak condition, fighters use various recovery techniques. Massages are a common method to relax tight muscles and improve blood flow, which speeds up recovery. Ice baths are another popular choice. They help reduce inflammation and muscle soreness, allowing fighters to bounce back quicker after grueling workouts. Physical therapy is also crucial, especially when dealing with minor injuries or muscle imbalances. It helps prevent these issues from turning into something more serious. But recovery isn't just about what they do after training. Sleep plays a huge role too. Many fighters aim for at least 8 hours of sleep each night, because that's when the body does most of its healing and muscle repair. Without enough sleep, it's hard for them to maintain peak performance. On top of that, nutrition is key. Fighters follow strict diets to fuel their bodies properly. They focus on eating high-protein meals to support muscle growth and repair, along with clean carbohydrates to give them the energy they need for intense training and recovery. Take Conor McGregor, for example. He's known for following a strict diet that's high in protein and clean carbs. This helps him stay in fighting shape, ensuring that his body is always ready to perform at its best. From mental toughness to mastering techniques, a UFC champion's training routine is a combination of strength, skill, and strategy. These fighters aren't just strong, they're mentally tough, highly skilled, and know exactly how to recover so they can stay at the top of their game. What part of their routine surprised you the most? Was it the mental exercises, the intense cardio, or maybe the way they recover? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a video on how champions are made. Want to take a step into the octagon yourself? Stay tuned for more insights into the world of UFC, where we'll dive even deeper into what it takes to become a champion.